Boy George back with another video of mine. Hope I'm doing well on this Monday. Shout out to everyone out there. One love to all of you. So today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the most fascinating, exciting, entertaining, lucid, fluid systems that I've seen growing up. One of the best systems, yeah. One of the best ways of playing, you know, just growing up as a child. You know, I've been watching football from young. I've seen the likes of Ferguson. I've seen the likes of Arsene Wenger. This is up there, you know, with the top managers, man, with the top systems out there, you know, that I've seen. I'm talking about Sarriball, you know, Sarri FC. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the tactics. We're going to be talking about the instructions and how to implement it on this game. Now I'm going to give you this in depth, guys. I ain't going to beat around the bush. I ain't going to tell you guys, yeah, just play a 4-3-3 and have a false 9. Nah, because Sarri, right, is very underrated. You get me? Everyone just says, oh, tiki-taka 4-3-3, that's Sarriball. Nah, it's deeper than that, man, because his variation, right, and his formations vary. So sometimes off the ball you might see a 4-5-1, or you might even see a 4-4-2. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm going to be showing you guys how to implement all this on the game. But before I even begin, I'm going to be talking about some teams that you should use if you want to play a Sarriball system, right? So you can use Barcelona. My favorite personally is Barcelona, because you've got a natural ball playing goalkeeper in Ter Stegen. He's also a sweeper keeper. Technical defenders in Alba, Firpo, Longley and Dest. Very fast fullbacks as well. These guys are going to be providing you the width. These guys like Dest and Alba will provide the width for you, because Dembele and Messi are going to be coming in narrow, open up space for the likes of Dest and stuff like that. You got a natural regista and Pjanic. You got a box-to-box midfielder in De Jong. You can also do that role as well. And then you got a false 9 and Griezmann. Very similar to Napoli. Napoli had a false 9 and Mertens as well. Messi's going to be doing the Insigne role. De Jong's going to be doing the, I believe, Hamsik role, and then you're going to have obviously the fullbacks as well. Dembele kind of be like, Dembele would be like Callahan, if that makes sense as well. So today's video, we're going to be talking about this in depth, right? I'm going to be showing you guys some clips as well, some of the goals and how we are defensively as well. But anyway, man, let's begin. So Ter Stegen is your sweeper keeper, guys. Now the reason is because Sarri likes his team, or his defensive line, to be very high up the field. I'm also going to be showing you guys how to activate the offside trap and how to use the offside trap to your advantage. But anyway, moving forward, Ter Stegen is going to be helping out your back line. Let's say a through ball gets played through Firpo and Longley. That ball gets played in between them two. Ter Stegen's going to be quick enough to sweep up the ball and help out that defense, because he's a natural sweeper keeper, you get me? And not only that, man, from goal kicks as well, Ter Stegen's going to be helping you out because he's very good on the ball. You're not going to be hoofing the ball up to Griezmann from goal kicks, because Griezmann's not good enough in the air to hold up the ball. So playing from the back is very key when it comes to playing the Sarriball system and stuff like that. So Ter Stegen, set him as a sweeper keeper. Then you got Dest, join the attack and overlap. The same thing with Alba as well, join the attack and overlap. It's very important to have these guys provide width for your team, because the wingers are not really going to be doing that for you, because they're going to be more infield, giving Griezmann support. Like I said in many of my videos, if your wingers are wider, they're further away from your striker, so your striker might be very isolated in a system like a 4-3-3. But when they're more narrow and they're more in field, I'm going to be showing you guys the instructions on how I have my players so narrow to each other and linking up and stuff. But anyway, moving forward, man, Dembele and Messi are going to be in field, which gives the license for Alba and Dest to work that line. And also another thing with Messi as well, Messi's going to be drawing in the opposition fullback, which is going to allow Dest to, you know, run down that flank, run down that space that's being vacated, you know, by that fullback that's trying to man-mark now Messi out the game. So Messi's going to be making room for Dest. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. So that's the instructions for Alba and Dest. To work, you must have Pjanic in this role, or you must have a regista in this role, man. Pjanic is going to be playing the role of Jorginho, dictating the play, setting the tempo, breaking the lines, transitioning the ball from defense to attack. Pjanic has got the technical stats to do that as well. So what I do with Pjanic is I have him on stay back while attacking and cover center. I don't really require too much from him defensively, you know what I'm trying to say, because he doesn't really have the best defensive stats. But what Pjanic is going to give you is his good passing, good ball control, and his positioning off the ball as well. He's always available, you know what I'm trying to say. So Pjanic in this role is good. Busquets is also good as well, but I just don't like his agility, man. He can't really turn defenders. At times you are going to be pressured, so Pjanic might beat that press and might beat that pressure. With Busquets, man, it's hard, man. He can't really turn and he's not really mobile enough to help out the defense, in my opinion. But they're not that good defensively, both of them, Pjanic and Busquets. You can even play De Jong in this role as well, but who do you play in De Jong's role? I'm trying to say, in that right centre mid, Pjanic is not good enough for me to play there. So the instructions on Pjanic is stay back while attacking and cover centre. So my guy De Jong, the box-to-box midfielder, he's going to be doing the Hamsik role. I don't know if you guys watched in 2016, 2017, but when Napoli used to attack, they used to have an extra body coming from midfield. Hamsik used to make late runs into the box and used to rack up assists and even get a couple goals as well. Alan used to do the same thing as well, but for Chelsea it was a bit different. We had Kante going forward, but Kovacic was more staying on the edge of the box, being that outlet. If there's no options, we just pass the ball to Kovacic and recycle the ball. And even Kovacic used to help out and kind of create a double pivot as well. If Pjanic is being pressured and he has no options, Kovacic used to help out as well. So that's what I asked from both of my midfielders to do in the system. I want Sergio Roberto kind of staying on the edge of the box, being that outlet, being that support, and then he'll be recycling the ball, won't be making runs into the box. That's what De Jong does, doing that Kante/Hamsik role, making late runs into the box and stuff like that. So De Jong, get forward, get into the box for a cross and cover center. By the way, both of them are on cover center. There's no need for my centre mids to cover the wing, because if they do, or even if they do, right, I have Dembele and Lionel Messi on comeback in defense, so they'll create a 4-5-1. So there's no need for them to cover wing, because Dembele and Messi are already covering the wing anyway. So all they need to do is compact the midfield and compact the center. So the only way to do that is to cover center. So that's why I've got the centre mids on cover center. Let me just move these guys back into position. And left wing, Messi left wing. Now Dembele come back on defense, like I just mentioned. Both Dembele and Messi will be coming back to make a 4-5-1 off the ball. But obviously their roles are different offensively. Dembele is cut inside, getting behind and get into the box for a cross. Now the reason being is because, I don't know if you guys watched in real life, but Pedro used to make runs behind the defense and he used to get picked out by David Luiz. Dirty balls from David Luiz from long to find like a diagonal pass from here, because David Luiz used to play left centre back for Chelsea when Sarri was in charge, and used to make a long ball to Pedro, and Pedro's runs were so good. They were so good, man. He wasn't the fastest player, but he used to know how to time his runs really well. So that's the easiest way, or that's the only way I could really replicate Dembele doing that Pedro and Callahan role. Same thing Callahan used to do for Napoli as well. He used to make runs in behind and stuff like that. So Dembele cut inside, getting behind. So Antoine Griezmann will be playing the false nine role. He's perfect for this role because he can play that in real life. He has the technical stats, he has the finishing stats to play in this role, and also his movement as well off the ball. When he don't have the ball, he's going to be coming into midfield, helping out the likes of Pjanic, Roberto and De Jong in possession. And not only that, guys, he's going to be dragging out centre backs out of their position, which is a bonus for the likes of Messi, because that space that's being exploited by the centre backs, Messi and the likes of Dembele can run into that space. Even De Jong, like I just mentioned, can run into that space as well. So Griezmann is so vital to system, this Sarriball system that we're playing today. So that's why I got him on false 9. I ain't really got no instructions on him, no other instructions either, just false 9. So with Messi, come back on defense, cut inside, come short, and get in the box for a cross. Now, how can I explain this role that Messi's trying to do here? Instead of him getting in behind like what Dembele is doing, he's going to be in them half spaces. He's going to be, let's say, in here, right? He's going to be more of your playmaker. He's not that quick anymore, guys. Yeah, he might have 91 acceleration, but in a game, he's not quick enough for me to get in behind defenses like the likes of Varane and stuff like that. So to get the best out of Messi in this system, have him in them half spaces, almost playing as a playmaker, and he's going to be the one to come short and ask for the ball. And when he's in them half spaces, you have the chance to cut in on his left and bang it in top bins. Not even that, guys, not even just shooting with Lionel Messi. You can even do clip balls to Dembele, because Dembele is on getting behind. So imagine a little diagonal ball to Dembele that's making a late run. That's the instructions for Barcelona. Now we're going to be talking about the tactics. Press after lost possession. You can either do that or constant pressure. This for me is more well balanced, the press after lost possession. And with this, right, the width is on 4. Now, a lot of teams like Man City, they like their centre mids to get out wide, like their wingers to be very wide and stuff like that. But with Sarri's system, and why it's so different to Pep Guardiola, is because he likes his team to be very compact. He likes his defensive line to not be too far away from his midfield line. That keeps that compactness and keeps that shape. You know, it keeps that solid 4-5-1. That's what Sarri likes in his team, to be very compact, and but at the same time have his defensive line very high, so you can have the depth on 7, 8, but for me personally, I'd have it on 7 or your 6s, just for that balance, because you never know who you could come up against. You might come up against a counter-attacking team, and all they might do is do through balls beyond your defense, and because your defense is so high, you might not be able to, you know, read that pass or cut out that pass, you know what I'm trying to say. But Sarri likes the counter pressing, Sarri likes the pressure and stuff like that, you know, trying to suffocate your opponents and stuff. So press after lost possession would be good. Obviously possession, come on, tiki-taka and stuff like that. That's Sarri for you. The width is on 4. The reason why it's on 4 is because he likes his players to be very close to each other and stuff like that. So this is the only way you can create rondos and stuff, if your players are close, you know, create triangles and stuff like that. So the width is on 4. The players in the box, all you need is Dembele, Griezmann, Messi, and potentially De Jong coming into the box. That's all you need. So have it on your 5s or your 6s, is really up to you. And then for corners, I have it on 4 or 5, and the reason is because Sarri likes his teams to be very good from corners, you get me? So 4 or 5 is really up to you guys, but Sarri likes set pieces, Sarri likes corners, so make the most of it, you get me? So try and hit long lay is good from corners, and that's pretty much all you got, man. I won't even lie to you, it's a very small team like that. So corners is on 4. If you want to put PK in there, you can. But yeah, corners is on 4 for me. Free kicks 4, 3, personal preference, man. So that's the tactics for Sarriball FC. Honestly, very entertaining, very good to play with, and I'm going to be showing you guys some clips on how I play offensively, defensively, and how I press my opponents, how I utilize the offside trap, how I utilize my fullbacks, and yeah, man, I'm just gonna be showing you guys everything really. But hopefully this tactics video has helped you out, and yeah, man, I'll see you in the next video, man. Take care.
Alexander Zinchenko. Rodri. On the ball, Ruben Dias. An encouraging move from Barca. Can he put them ahead? In it goes! Well, they're getting right on top of their opponents at every turn. Pjanic. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Lionel Messi's got past the defenders. And he got to it fairly easily.